banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll. On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll, and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Red Wolves have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On second down, looking again to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wall. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, it's out. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble?
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse. And it's loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
Give to the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular. That's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Wall.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Here comes the offense on second down. Run the gun. He leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. He'll do it himself. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. The play-action fake. The play-action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This will be the eighth play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Deep in his own territory as he reels in that punt. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. First down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. They want to get this defense on its heels. Looking to move it through the air. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Lays out, gives up his body, and makes the grab on the right side.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
It's now second and goal.
If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Go straight ahead.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Important play coming on this opening day. It's third and goal. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
There is a sense of urgency happening right now on defense. Backed up close to their end zone on that third down. They stop the run. They stuff it. Now setting up for it.
They'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Brings up third down.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Makes the catch. It's Gentry. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Can they catch him? Lowers those pads. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. First down to start the drive after the break. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. It's complete to the right. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build to...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to...
Fires and picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
On the option. And he's knocked down. Smashes through. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Wolves!
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Charlotte. for now, it's back to you fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on 3rd down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing, great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The give out of the gun. And they'll punch through the tackle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. To the ground. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Now on second down. He'll keep it himself. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, nice job by this defense stringing it out towards the sideline. And when I do that, man, all my body's got to rally to the football. We got to run to the football really, really hard from inside out. Nice job by the defense getting to the quarterback and making the play.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You know, it's easy to catch the football, but it's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds. You got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They're trying to dig out of the hole on second and long from the 9. On the option. Tackled there by the defense. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be winning themselves. This offense is going to try to run the ball again.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll run play action. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Slip through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. They make the stop. Working that left side now. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, just keeps firing. Bought a little time, lets it go. He finds his man. At the 35, he's open. Off he goes. Touchdown, Memphis. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, What a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more. That they get him on the ground at the 20. That they get him on the ground at the 20. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest the...
He's looking deep. First pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Sweet spin. On the move at the 30. Sweet spin. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Old Dominion is putting on an offensive clinic. They built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 28 over Charlotte. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the...
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Oh, look out. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Leon. Nice job by the... He'll bring it out. It's Leon. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Quickly complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Now on first down from the 28. He leaves it with his back. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Delivers the contact. Touchdown, Arkansas State. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Number 3, with points for the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
21.
He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here and you do at least a plop. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Coming out with it, it's Leon. Coming out with it, it's Leon. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
Quick quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
This is a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. From the gun, running back gets to give. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. The give to the tailback. The give to the tailback. Really nice run there. Good, solid. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll ride the hot hand. Finally, just buried it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the pummeling has started.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll bring it out. It's Leon. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll run it from the gun. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8.
2nd down coming up.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They go to the ground. They run up the middle. They go to the ground. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to get.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Still on his feet. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That'll be enough for a first down. Balls it in. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Got a man, it's Gentry. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
From the gun on third down. Got a man, it's Gentry. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Forcing the defense to adjust. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
And wings it incomplete. Short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looking for a man, it's Barry. And he flips it out in the flat. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Now on second down and short. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. He's going to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it's picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turns it on at midfield. The expressway is wide open. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 5 over Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds space on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
This offense has a second down play. This offense has a second down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
And just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
And the pass is intercepted.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They'll run it trying to drain time off the clock. They'll run it trying to drain time off the clock. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. He is going. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block them. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Handoff to the lone back. Handoff to the lone back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the back. The give to the back. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. The Red Wolves with the 1st and 10. The Red Wolves with the 1st and 10.
Cricket.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed. And the pass hits, picked off.
First down for offense, intercepted by
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.